Hello everyone, back again with another video. This time it's a match review / recap of the game versus Inter Miami last night in the first MLS's Back Cup match, the opener. First off, I would like to say a special shout out to the MLS for the amazing, very touching, very beautiful moment of silence that they've done before the match. I believe it lasted for 8 minutes in respect to, George Floyd, who sadly passed away due to the horrible atrocity that happened. So yeah, that was a rather touching moment. Certainly felt special to be there and watching it. I was very lucky to be in a watch party with my friends from the Orlando Lions Den podcast. So it was good to be there with people that you know and that you listen to on a regular basis. Now the game wasn't exactly a classic, shall we say. Fairly quiet first half. One golden opportunity for Chris Mueller and then Dom Dwyer, but as per usual, Dom Dwyer misses it, so probably would go down to Mueller. If it was the other way around, if it was Dom with the first shot and Mueller with the second shot, probably would have ended up in the back of the net, but because it's Dom Dwyer, he missed it. So yeah, Miami had a chance, but I believe it was either given offside and they missed anyway. I don't really think Gayese made a save in the entire game. I'll have to go back and think. He didn't make a save, but he had to pick the ball out of the net. So we'll get to the second half where everything else happened. So Miami goes up 1-0. Pretty poor defending from Orlando. We dominated the first half. Second half, we started pretty poorly. We go down 1-0. I'm thinking, oh, here we go again. Same old Orlando. Then there's a bad injury to a Miami player. He's down for about 10 minutes or so, which is a good reason for why we got the second goal. But anyway, spoiler. Then Nani gets the ball in the left wing, attacks the right fullback, puts the ball in the box. Mueller with a lovely tap in. Nice and simple goal. Great finish. Back in the game, 1-1. And then the game sort of died down again. Very quiet. Pace dropped a bit. Miami started coming back into the game more and more. I'm thinking, here we go. We're going to get beat 2-1. Lovely. Then we get the stoppage time, which was 10 minutes of stoppage time, which was perfect. We get to the 7th minute of stoppage time. Ball sort of pinging around the penalty area. Drops to Nani. Nani back of the net. 2-1. Thank you very much. Nothing much happened really the rest of the game. Florida becomes purple, as per, not a surprise because Miami suck. They didn't really, even though they scored, they didn't really threaten me. It's not like when we play Atlanta, you normally think, oh, here we go, it's Atlanta, they've got a lot of money. But Miami, for the amount of money they've got, they don't really feel like they've got a better team. To say that they're playing Florida, they don't have the same sort of climatization that Orlando seem to have to the weather, to the heat, to the humidity. To be honest with you, it was a pretty alright game. The lads did look fit, organised well. There's a few things that I would change for the next game. I definitely wouldn't play Dwyer. I was talking to a lot of the lads in the watch party, and and I said I'd just let his contract run down and then send him off to pasture, because he's not an MLS quality striker, which is embarrassing. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. Probably my man of the match would go to Nani for his goal and his assist. Even though, to be honest, by his standards, he was fairly quiet for the match. The first half sort of passed him by. Second half, he came into his own. So yeah, it's a pretty good game. 3 points on the board, both in the Eastern Conference and in the MLS's Back tournament, cup, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully we can get back to more winning ways when we come up against our next opponent. And I'm not mentioning them a lot because we got beat 5-0 Manchester City. But anyway, this has been the short and recap review by me, the Geordie Lion, of Orlando City versus Inter Fort Lauderdale. Take care, and I'll see you soon.